Guys, I got the Nintendo Switch 2 early! Nintendo Switch 2! Pokemon meme review.
Leave your entries in the subreddit PokeFans. And I'll watch submissions in the next episode. ASPITPIAY.
Greetings, Pokefans! Michael here, and welcome to the April 2025 episode of ASPITPIAY. At some point in the past, I asked you, my monthly series where I react to submissions on my subreddit and a curated slideshow. And since most of those submissions are memes, the other name for this series is Pokemon Meme Review. I'm recording this a little under a week after the reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2, so I'm hoping to have some memes about that make me excited for what's to come and don't make me too sad about the financial pieces of it. Seeing a lot of people saying they don't want AZ to give you his Floette just so the player can have the eternal flower form, but honestly, given that he's immortal, I think they can just do what they did with Cogita, I think? Slash Enamorous in PLA, like during the end game, he just goes, oh, by the way, Float wants to hang out for a little bit. You mind watching over her for like 80 years? I'll pick her up at your funeral. That's very good. That is kind of wild though. Just be like, yeah, I'll come back later. When you're dead, I'll give a eulogy. So will the Floette. Did anyone else notice this? I didn't notice it. I just noticed the green tying into, you know, the Zygarde focus, but that's fun. I'm having fun. The poster did not credit the artist, but I found it in the comments. It is by stars.and.sprinkles. And this is some very cute bubblegum packaging. I like the Sand Chew banana. Wait. Chinchu is blue Hawaii. What does that taste like? Salt water? What is Ramoon? I understand all of these flavors, okay. I like how lemon evolves into mango. Oh, into orange. Lilycoy? That sounds like a plant and a fish. I'm confused. Pyukumuchu! Wow, they did a bunch of these. These are all so fun. The pumpkin Pumpkachu, that's very good. Mimichu is a mystery flavor that's genius. Okay, this is, that's pretty good. Wow, gaze, peak, run. You don't even get to catch them, you just get to look at them. Animals, you gotta see them. That's brilliant. The cycle continues. It's definitely true for Legend ZA. The hat works so well on her, and she actually gets to wear pants, but it looks so, the guy, I'm telling you, street magician, trying to sell you watches or something, I don't know. So are you like gay or something? What? What pride flag is that? Oh, that's very funny. Finally, an actual pocket monster. Nice. Pichu is so cute. Shout out to Pichu. Opposing Pokemon uses Dragon Dance. 8-year-old me, 23-year-old me. Correct. There are many battles I would have lost in adulthood if the opposing AI had just attacked after the first Dragon Dance instead of setting up more Dragon Dances. I can think of multiple battles where they Dragon Dance like 3 times, but they never actually attack. Hey Dad, I learned a new move today. That's great, son. What is it? Draco Meteor. Oh, that's clever. I haven't seen that one before. Being a female champion, be the best champion ever made or be the worst champion ever made? Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that before. People really hate Geeta. Everyone forgets Diantha exists, which implies that she's not a good champion. Cynthia is easily the most popular. Iris is definitely not as popular as Cynthia, but I think people still like her. But that is interesting. I think Nemona would also be on the left, because Nemona is a champion ranked trainer, so I feel like she should count. Dragonair evolved into Dragonite. Smack. I've slithered my entire life. You think I can just suddenly start standing and walking? There's a lot of good stuff in this episode. Like genuinely, I've never seen anyone make this joke about Dragonite before. And I've been doing this for a long time. A liberal. If George Washington existed today, he would be woke. Republican. No, he would not be woke. George Washington, if he existed today, I am quite fond of Whooper. I mean, aren't we all, George? Gyarados used Hyper Beam. Pikachu avoided the attack. The trainer did not. Uh-oh. I love Gyarados hiding behind the tree. I'm evolving my Eevee. At Aye. It's amazing how frequently I reference the early seasons of SpongeBob to this day. Trying to teach my idiot son about the joys and subtle flavors of coffee, but he keeps trying to eat the table. Yeah, I don't think Totodile would much care for an espresso. I think he's gonna want just the frappuccino. Don't cry, you little tree. Uncle Birch has enough fresh water to water you your entire life. Kid, bring the hose. The boy's thirsty. No! Of all the professors to make this mistake, Professor Birch does feel like the one who would make that error. He is a goof. I have seen this before. I don't remember if it was in a previous episode or on another social media platform. But what does strike me about it is that it's like all the stuff about Irida is like, these are both like pretty shallow characters just in general. One's like space and one's like time. And that's really all there is to them. Pokemon Legends ZA lore, city planning, Legends Arceus lore. I am gonna miss the danger. Although, with the reveal of the nighttime battles, like that I feel like could be pretty fun. They could see me, they could not. I'll have to dodge them. Oh, another iDraw Shizzle comic. I will never have drip. Hey. The Ronin, the Samurai, the... Uh-oh. Oh God, I'm sorry, God. New year. As per the 12-year cycle, it shall be the year of the snake. Hey, that's just my name backwards. That's incredibly lazy. Like, is next year going to be the year of the cobra? Oh my August. I could have sworn I gave them decent intellect. And then there's Muck! Mr. Clown Man, you're dead. Mr. Mime, you substitute. Mr. Mime, put in a substitute. Are you kidding me? You think I can't tell the difference? Legend ZA, we bring back Mega Evolution. Hooray! We heard you, Charizard, has been ignored for too long, so now it gets Mega Z form and Mega A form. Yeah, more! They are grass and water types respectively. The only starter is Charmander. Oh, scrap that. You start with Charizard and choose the Mega Stone instead. Okay, maybe not like that. And Flygon. Dunsparce. 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 The two kings in chess. The two queens. I may have told this story before, but up until just like the last few years, I thought queens could move like knights. I was playing a game against my brother who is much, much better at chess than me, in that he's like, you play sometimes and I do not. And he was like, check. And I was like, nah, man, you got me. That's checkmate. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, you can't get me here, 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 and here. And he's like, I can't get you in that one spot. Like, yeah, you can. Your queen can move there. And he's like, no, it cannot. I'm like, yeah, it can. Queens can move like knights. No, they can't, Michael. And I did not believe him, and I looked it up, and I had been wrong about how queens could move for most of my life. What kind of glitch have I stumbled on? An excellent one. I don't think that's a glitch. I think somebody photoshopped that. But as the person says, Team Sky! Also, if you're thirsting for more Team Sky, the next episode recording has begun. I don't know exactly when it will be out, but the journey has begun. Pikachu confirmed to be in Pokemon Legends ZA. What do you mean? That's clearly Pachirisu. Pokemon fact, when 3 Magnemite link together to become Magneton, their brains also combine, but they don't get any smarter. Me hanging out with my other dumb friends. NPCs then, NPCs now? I don't fully get this one. Like, is this just about how it's like, we're expecting the main character to have a crush on the town and city, I don't remember their names, people? But then also if it's the same people on the left, I feel like it had to be like an actual example of like another pair of characters on the left. TCG moves, ah yes, this reminds me of a video I made a few years ago going over a bunch of ridiculous TCG attacks. Punch and run, offensive needle, extreme attack, surf together, iron fist of justice, hocus pinkus, and of course, everyone explode now. I don't recall if any of the other ones were in my video, but everyone explode now definitely was. How many times every type has been used for a starter? Oh, a good tier list there. Fighting's at 6, wow. I mean, I knew that, like I knew it was high. I mean, it just makes sense though, like fighting's an easy type to pair with an elemental one, because it's like, hey, it's this element, but then it also like punches stuff. This is where I buried my onyx. It was named Tectonics. Couldn't you bury it a little better? Oh, come on, it's an onyx. It's hard to bury, it's very long. The new Kalos starters, what we want, what we're getting. Oh, don't be ridiculous. A brand new starter is likely to be humanoid, but alternate forms of existing quadruped Pokemon, they're not gonna change that. Like, I'm pretty sure Emboar is gonna also be on 2 legs. I would like for it to go down onto 4 and be like a different kind of boar. But considering Pignite's gonna be up on 2 legs, it'd have to go up onto 2 and then go back down to 4, and I just don't see that happening. But we're also not gonna get a humanoid Meganium. Meganium is still going to be a long neck dinosaur. I remade Wicked Blow for Urshifu. Is this supposed to, oh, it's an animation. Oh, oh, that was very good. Go ahead and pet this giant shark raptor dragon, and then Bonnie takes damage because of rough skin. Mudkip has brought you ribs. Just took them off the grill and they are super tender. Say thank you to Mudkip. Thanks, Mudkip. Hydreigon in 5th gen, Hydreigon after the introduction of the fairy type. Cowabummer, Hydreigon. Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am. Now shut up. Barry didn't have an ancestor in Legends Arceus. Well, if it makes you feel any better, there were ancestors in Legends Arceus that were people who were not from Sinnoh. I'm blanking on his name, but like the Pearl Clan kid who's Clay's ancestor. Clay's in Unova. So like maybe Barry's ancestors just weren't in Hisui yet. Maybe we'll see them in another Legends game that actually takes place in the past. Pokemon games have bad storylines. I mean, some do, some don't. To protect the world from devastation. Huh? To unite all people within our nation. Is this just attributing different parts of the Team Rocket motto to different evil teams? They're announcing. I don't know if I fully follow all this. Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, now shut up. Combat in Legends ZA means all 100% accurate moves are now 50% accurate. Combat in Legends ZA means that how accurate a move is depends on whether you get good. Although I'm sure there are some moves that are like, they're non-missable. Like, they're like homing missiles or something like that. This painting is entitled Street, Midday. Depicts a beautiful town in a different region. Oh, maybe that is a Gen 10 teaser. Doesn't look like any town I recognize in another one, or an existing one, I should say. Legends say the trainer who reaches rank gets a wit. It's Hoopa, isn't it? It's gonna be Hoopa. Oh, I don't know. Is it gonna be Hoopa? Also, I realized I just said a rank, and it is rank A. I enjoyed BDSP. Oh. Well, that's likely because I didn't play Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Oh, yep, that would explain it. Both agree that Scarlet's paradoxes are better. Scarlet players, Violet players. Yeah, just across the board. Ancient, interesting beasts versus like, they just made it a robot. You could not live with your own failure. Nor did that bring you back to me. Kinda. Like, terrestrialization is still gonna be the main competitive gimmick for minimum another like year and a half. I'm anticipating Gen 10 at the end of 2026. That's the 30th anniversary. Obviously, it's not happening this year. I think it would be a little odd if they skipped releasing a major new game on a big anniversary year. The 25th, I guess they did, like, they just did BDSP, but the 20th anniversary was Sun and Moon and Pokemon Go. Here's a visual of every major geography term. Nah, bro, that's a Pokemon region. I love this image. I love biomes. It's even got a fjord. Day 47, they still haven't noticed. Me after seeing you can finally knock out a Pokemon and still catch it, I don't want to play with you anymore. Oh, false swipe. We respect your work. I'm sure it might be back in Gen 10, who knows? Facts. Magikarp is the only Pokemon you can get across all mainstream games without trading events or other gimmicks. Is it really the only one? I knew like Zubat and Geodude are in most regional dexes. I know Black and White is just the like new Gen 5 Pokemon. But like you can't get Zubat or Geodude post-game? It's interesting. Why not step outside for a bit? Tornado warning. Pokemon goes like, hey, go outside. Or we're doing like a Rayquaza event. Let's finish this Gardevoir, you psycho! Oh God. Psychic! I meant psychic! That was very scary. Oh my God, there's Saxolotl coming. Green, why did you drag me out here? Berserp? Oh, that's Rotom. Okay, I thought she was saying Berserp, and I'm like, that's a strange thing for a person to say. You two should be asleep. It's the middle of the night. Back in my day, night didn't exist. That's very good. Shut up and look at this. Bird boy fell asleep staring at the sky. The cat trade has never been better. I'm leaving. I don't want to be a part of your weird scheme. Bzz, and catching a Pokemon is physically impossible. No, stop. I need my big brother here with me. Oh, I need my brother's fancy Pokeball at least. Hey, that's my only Master Ball. Wait, what? Oh my God, I got him finally. Uh-oh. How is that possible? I like the way you drew this. The eyes are, oh no, orange. I've never seen that technique before. That's fun. Kidding, happy April Fools. I just released my Diddy and recaught him. Mikey will be mine later though. Did she waste a Master Ball catching a Ditto? Oh my God, you used my Master Ball on a mon you already owned. Yeah. Oh my. I feel like there are probably some Infinite Fusion sprites that are similar to these. Wi-Fi drops down by 1 bar, YouTube video quality. That's pretty funny. Look at the baby Pikachu before Pichu existed. There is a movie, or a special, I don't know if it counts as a movie. It's like Mewtwo Returns. So not Mewtwo Strikes Back, which was a funny name for the first movie, considering the initial special about its origin didn't really air in the US, at least not widespread. But then there's Mewtwo Returns, which takes place later, after the events of Mewtwo Strikes Back. And in that, there are baby Nidoqueen. Like there's a Nidoqueen caring for her baby Nidoqueens. Not only can Nidoqueen not breed in the games, which is silly, so like we can dismiss that, but like if she had babies, they would be Nidoran, not Nidoqueen. I guess maybe they all could have touched a Moonstone, but that should have made them larger. And then they had to be Nidorinas already. I saw that as a kid and I was like, what's going on here? And the results are in, you are not the starters. Yeah. Yeah, I was totally wrong. Oh, look at that, Wurmples. Imagine them being Beautiflies. Oh my God, one is a Cascoon. Oh my God, oh no, he's upset. Oh, but they're still in love. I actually follow this artist on Instagram, an Artist Astray. They have this fun series. I think one of these might have shown up in a meme review before, but essentially taking the name of an existing Pokemon and designing a new one. Yeah, hashtag same name, new Pokemon. So instead of Charmeleon being like Char, like Burn and Chameleon, they did Charm and Chameleon. So I think that's pretty fun. It's like a unique new Sobble evolution. A discussion, the Switch 2 game prices. Be upset about the real 70 price tags on Switch 2 games. Make them a $90 price tag for games and pretend that's the new standard. Yeah, I think there was a miscommunication where people saw euros and thought that was dollars. I think I got confused by this at first as well. But yeah, the prices being higher, like they're not as bad as like a lot of people thought. They'll cost 80 and 90 USD as far as I can tell, not true. Mario Kart World is the only $80 game of the games shown. And even then it can be gotten for $50 in the bundle. We will see what happens with the tariff crap. But yeah, like it's never fun to see prices spike, but then people have done like inflation calculations and it's like accounting for inflation. Most games in Nintendo will be $80. I don't know, it's complicated. It's not ideal. It's a not ideal economic time for a lot of people. And I'm in a uniquely privileged position where like I will be buying the Switch 2 and games with like business funds because it's related to what I do for work. But the vast majority of people are not in that situation. So I'm hoping there can be some kind of price relief for the people who aren't as like can't afford it immediately. But also Nintendo is kind of notorious for never decreasing the price of their stuff. So I'm sorry. Okay, this is very fun. I am impressed at how well they mimicked that card art in their photo. Pokemon, what if? What if Regigigas could ditch Slow Start? My child, your ability has hindered you for years. This disservice, I will grant you a new ability. Huge power. Oh, God. A Registeel security camera. Very good. When it spots an intruder. And that's kind of more like what Regirock sounded like. I don't remember what Registeel sounded like. It is now time for the curated slideshow. Say hi to my new puppy, Sunny. Aw, this is Katie's new dog. And fun fact, in this specific picture, It's sunny side up. Found this on Twitter after the direct.
Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
Oh. Goodness. Everyone can agree about this.
Restaurant called the Crab 2. First of all, congratulations, Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
First off, iconic scene. Obviously not an exact representation because the Switch 2 is a upgrade from the Switch, whereas the Krusty Krab 2, my understanding was the same. We gotta have one of the Michael variants play these on the Switch 2, right? Maybe? It's important to remember that these games, while beloved by a significant group of people, do so bad on YouTube because, like, so many people don't know they exist and then don't care. So while there's a chance I'll figure out something to do content related for this, I do not know what it will be. Also, I kind of mentioned this in my Switch 2 Direct reaction video. If they don't let these export Pokemon to home, then they have fumbled severely. That's like my biggest concern. Like if these can transfer Pokemon to Pokemon Home, we're in good shape. If not, yikes. A Fakemon me and my friend made on the weekend. Ooh, Bashor! Oh, that's awesome. The blue steel mace this Pokemon acquired enhanced its claws into mighty weapons. When a Bashor is preparing a strike, opponents can only flee and pray. Blue steel bash. 130 power. Oh, prepares for 2 turns, gotcha. Wait, it's fired immediately if the Pokemon has a higher attack stat than the user? If the opposing Pokemon has a higher attack stat. Okay, I was like, this thing is base 138, that's so broken. But if something is even more powerful, it gets to go immediately. That is an interesting mechanic. I wonder how balanced that would turn out to be. Me and the buggies. This is very good. They all have such distinct personalities. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kirby Air Riders. $80, yeah. Like I said, inflation is playing a role and stuff like that, but like, no one's happy about it. I'm not happy about it. Oh, this is very lovely. Drew it in art class for my sunset assignment. Dude, hell yeah. Poor Groudon though, he didn't make it. New Mario Kart. Castle Royale Lake and Lag Tree Thicket at a stable frame rate. Yeah, it only took 2.5 years. I'm very hyped for the new Mario Kart. Like, that looks so fun. I will be getting that and hopefully not paying an arm and a leg for it with the tariff BS. But the way Legends ZA was running on the Switch 2 was very significant. Like, oh my God, finally. And I did see that Scarlet and Violet are getting updates that will make them run better on the Switch 2. Again, 2.5 years late, but I guess there's only so much you can do without upgrading the hardware. So hopefully this bodes well for the success of both Legends ZA and Gen 10. Gen 10 will definitely be a Switch 2 exclusive. How I reacted to the Mario Kart World trailer theme? It's beautiful. I've listened to this for 5 hours now. Made this meme format from today's video, but bad at making memes. Pokemon ZA is gonna run at 60 FPS. Only Pokemon game to run 60 FPS since Emerald. I know, right? I don't know about y'all, but whenever I play other video games, I always pick performance mode over quality mode. I like the smooth gameplay, so really looking forward to having that back for Pokemon. Because I will have a Switch 2 by the time ZA comes out. If the tariffs spike the prices, that would suck for a lot of people. But like I said, that's a business expense for me. I am in a unique position in that regard. I hope they don't spike the prices because I want a lot of people to be able to enjoy this. Robert needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. I didn't even make that connection. That's kind of funny. I am looking forward to the DK game too. That's a lot of smashing and I like smashing stuff. Forget about the GameCube, look at this dog. Yep, that's Matcha. She's down there. She's very cute. That is my dog. GameCube on Switch 2, MandJTV fans, Legends ZA. This is brilliant, but I like this. Hold on, who's calling Miltank brilliant? No, we just like the cow. I like all the ridiculous playable characters in Mario Kart World. Like, I don't know who I'm gonna main yet. It's gonna be something stupid. Like the crab? There's like the crab. The dolphin can drive on a dolphin. Like, that's sick. I play Spike in the new Mario Party. Maybe I'll drive as Spike as well. He might constantly have like a spike ball just like lodged in his throat. I think it looked like in one of the pictures he was doing that. I don't know. Like, I'm very excited for all the possible characters. Kirby enemies can terrestrialize now. Oh God, good luck, Kirby. Me after hearing that Coliseum and XD are getting re-releases. Finally! But again, if they cannot connect to Pokemon Home, that will be very sad. Neuron activation. Monkey sees action. Hades 2. Yeah, I want 1.0 to come out. I just keep waiting. I want to play 1.0. I'll get it when it comes out immediately, but I don't want to play like early access and things change a lot, so. The Switch 2 is $450, making it the cheapest way to play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Almost. The cheapest way to play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is to use your computer. Oh, that's fun art. Nice. Orbit needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. Grunty boy is not Waluigi! Although, now that you mention it, I got the same meme, but it's different. Oh, yes, I said it looked like Radiator Springs, look at me! Pokemon Champions, Legend CA? Man, what an easy choice, XD. Legend CA having improved visuals on Switch 2, Nintendo GameCube, Coliseum and XD? Ah! Frickin' finally, they remember that these games exist. And that's where we're gonna wrap it up for this episode of Pokemon Meme Review. Thank you so much for watching. There's another video of mine on screen right now. If you wanna check it out, I think you'd enjoy it. And that is all I have for now. So till next time, big fans, gotta catch them all.